Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So gang, yesterday was a full moon, and I was going to do the reading yesterday, but I thought I'm going to save it because today's my birthday, innit? Today a king was born and all that jazz, right? So I thought, let me hit two birds with one stone, innit? So, yeah, I'm going to hit the collective up with a reading to see what guidance can be given. Remember, it's going to be a general reading, so only take what resonates for you, and it's also going to be a timeless reading, so when you come across this video, it's also for you, right? So this is the first, is it the first? I don't know if it's the first, it might be no, it's the second reading of 2025, supposedly anyway, even though the new year starts in March. And let me send you guys some blessings as well, to start the year off good. I hope everyone's taking good care of themselves because the energy right now is just mad. It feels like we're just doing a lot of clearing. I feel just the last 2 years has definitely been clearing out, and a lot of things coming to the surface. So yeah, we just got to keep riding it out, man. Yeah, riding it out, because more and more things are coming to light. I try not to get too sucked into all the chaos that's taking place as well around the world. They would just want you distracted anyway. So yeah, anyway, go. 1 second. Hello? You right, son? Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming over in about half an hour. Yeah. 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 Okay. Mm. Mm. Do you want to come over and do it? Alright, cool. Bye. Alright, son. Yeah, alright, bye. Bye. Sorry for that, gang. Daddy duties and all that. The first card that come out is Baby Steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So right now, just taking little small baby steps forward, right? Because I don't know, the energy has just been heavy and rough, right? So me personally, I've just been trying to do the bare minimum, right? Because it just feels like that. I'm just constantly tired, man. It's a nightmare. So yeah, just do what you can, but there needs to be forward movement. Remember to make the first step. So whether it's starting a new course, starting a new job, starting a new relationship, make the first move forward, right? And always listen to your intuition. Your intuition is your inner compass for this 3D realm, right? Your intuition will never lead you wrong, and your intuition is there to guide you. And it may not make sense to you at that moment, but you will understand things later on. Like sometimes things will happen and you don't understand it, and your intuition will tell you something like that person feels dodgy or that feels weird, and then when you don't get it, and then later on you think, oh yeah, no, it makes sense. That you get me? All right, the next card is Empathic Starseed. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So be very mindful to be clearing your energy regularly, right? Because right now you're going to be picking up. It's been happening for the last half a decade, yeah? The last half a decade. Just getting bombarded with energies and frequencies that are not ours, right? Because it's a collective thing. So you need to make sure you're clearing your energy, saging, salt baths, going out into nature and grounding, and also spending time alone as well, because a lot of people, if you're mixing with people constantly, you're not going to know what energies, who's and what, if that makes sense, right? And also make sure you're standing in your power. So some of you may need to speak up for yourself in certain situations, and be more authentic. Some of you maybe need to do some mirror work, if that makes sense. Or something's mirroring your energy, or you may be mirroring somebody. The next card is I Remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So no matter what journey you're on, right, that is the journey that you're meant to be on, right? But you have a choice to make whether you want to be, like I'm saying, in the 3D realm, or raising your vibration to transition to the 4th and 5th dimension, right? For the last decade, half a decade, I would say, we've been more entering the 4th dimension, I would say, right? And some people may be entering the 5th and higher, depending on your energy. But there's a lot of the people's energies that is still in the 3rd dimension, and some people's souls have chose to stay in the 3rd. Others have chose to raise their vibration and ascend and leave the 3D, right? Destiny, well, you always have a choice whether you want to you always have a choice. Some people think fate and things and destiny, they're two different things, right? Like fate, that things that there was planned. No, destiny is things that are planned, and fate is things that you couldn't avoid. I can't remember which one it is, but it's down to you. Whatever choice you make is going to change the outcome of certain situations. So if you're going around in the same cycle, expecting a different outcome, not making any changes, you need to make a decision to change something, then to change the cycle, if that makes sense. And also, a lesson will keep repeating until the lesson has been learned, right? So if you feel yourself being stuck, going round and round in circles, there's something that you need to learn. But I think we're going to start coming more online this year, I would say. Start knowing our soul's plan. Because when was it? I think it was 2020, I got a download of my soul's blueprint. But now I've forgotten it. Yeah. But I might need to, thank you very much for that. I'm going to look back on that video, because I recorded the soul blueprint, because it was a clear download, but then I get sidetracked with different things and then get caught up in the 3D and stuff. So I need to rewatch that video. The Void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So right now is a time to be kind of stagnant, right? We're being called to kind of stay still, be centered, go inward, and just rest, because we're still in the winter, right? Winter doesn't end until March 21st, right? My daughter's birthday. Yeah, so that's when the new year actually begins. So right now we're still in winter, so it's a time to just kind of go within and just be patient. For me personally, I feel that I need to be doing something, right? Like I need to be active, running around, I don't know doing what, but I'm kind of being guided to relax and stay still and go inwards. But then there's another part of me that wants to be active, so I'm kind of conflicted, right? Neurodivergent brain and all that, right? Conflicting. So you may be feeling the kind of same, wanting to do stuff, or feeling lost for direction as well, right? Confirmation. But yeah, right now is the time to just be still and be present and just embrace the stillness, if that makes sense. For me, sometimes I can struggle with stillness, if that makes sense. Like I always got to be constantly on the go, but recently I've been more guided to actually be still and pay attention. 9:11 on the clock. The next card is Weight of the World. Boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. So you know what, yesterday, it's so funny, because I was literally laying down in bed, and I was like this when I was laying down in it, and I was like, you know what, I've literally, feels like I've got the world on my shoulders. Like these shoulders carry so much, I swear to God. So I've been needing to like kind of stretch out my shoulders more. I need to start doing that more. And just feeling like being weighed down a lot in it. So some of you may be feeling like you've got the world on your shoulders. I think the full moon was in Cancer, if I'm correct. So you may be having a lot of emotions come up. Cancer is also it's like a parent. It's one of the Capricorn and Cancer. They're opposites, right? But we are the parents of the zodiac. So you may be feeling like you you need looking after at this moment, because that's how I feel, if that makes sense. Like and also asking for help. That's one thing that come up as well. I struggle with asking for help. Do everything alone. And my son was like, "Yeah, do you need help with that?" And it's like, "You know what, son? I keep telling you this. Yeah, if you need something, ask for help. Yeah." And then it's like we'd have to learn from our kids. We teach them, and then we have to learn from them, innit? So be open to help and be open to ask for help as well, right? So let go of what's not yours. Also set clear boundaries. Some of you may feel like you're drowning in emotions, or just finding it hard to swim at the moment, if that makes sense. But yeah, like sometimes it can feel like you're drowning in this journey, right? So if you feel like you're drowning in emotions or just past stuff coming up, try not to sink, yeah. Just try to just float if you can't swim, yeah, because we're all in this together, and sometimes it feels like we're drowning. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, it's serious things. So yeah, let go of what's not yours. The next card is you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So some of you need to start facing your north node. I know a lot of my generation, I'm 90s, right, where we have Pluto in Scorpio. So it's all about death and rebirth, kind of building ourselves up to destroy it again, and that might play out in our external world as well, right? But Pluto has left or is leaving our sign, so we're going to start seeing some changes real soon at some point. And also a lot of you lot want to check out your north node as well, because a lot of people will have not a lot of people, but my north node is in Aquarius, and I know a lot of people that's north node is in Aquarius in this lifetime as well, like humanitarian, being one with the planet, helping others, helping your fellow man, unity, love, and all that stuff. But there's also a dark side of Aquarius as well, so you might want to check that out. But yeah, so you want to be following your north node, not your south node. Your south node is where you feel comfortable. So if you don't feel like being a public speaker, or you're feeling timid, but that's what your challenge is, to speak up in this lifetime. Well, that's one of mine anyway. Yeah, and embrace your weirdness, man. You are unique, yeah? Embrace your uniqueness. There is only one you. I keep saying this, so embrace that, you know? Everyone out there is trying to be like everyone else with lip fillers and all this and that, and it's just like, dude, it's so artificial, right? Listen, the world that we live in right now is so artificial, it's unreal, and it's very frustrating at times, because it's like I just don't resonate with it personally. And as you can see, I'm ill as well. So make sure you're taking care of yourself as well, because there's cough and flu thing going around, and it's a nightmare. It's just licking everyone down. So yeah, embrace your weirdness. As I keep saying, you may be the black sheep of your family, so own that, right? Not everyone's going to understand you, and that's okay. Everyone doesn't need to understand you. As long as you understand you and you've got a few friends that understand you, that's the main thing. The next card is Star Family. Like I was just saying, confirmation. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. So you can call in on your ancestors. There's been a lot of activity with the sky as well. The stars are going to be aligning this year as well. This lifetime is just very interesting, because everything is just aligning, whether you think so or not. The sun is doing the most. The planets are aligning. The human resonance is just off the chain. Things are just going to be happening in it, and it's very uncomfortable, to be fair. But there is support out there, and you're not alone. It can feel very lonely, this journey, yeah? Like if you're alone, everyone else is getting a partner and you're not, and stuff like that, right? Or everyone's got a lot of friends and you haven't, yeah? This journey is not for the faint-hearted, I swear to God. It's really a lot about isolation, yeah? Yeah, isolation. But the universe, there's stuff to learn in isolation. When you're in isolation, you find yourself as uncomfortable as it can be. Yeah, one sec. Yeah. take that as confirmation. I don't know. Everyone just wants to ring me right now. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So you may be having physical and emotional healing coming up. Like I keep saying, we're healing on a cellular level, right? Everything that we're going through right now, we're upgrading on the cellular level. So all the trauma, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, we're healing on every single level, right? And it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. So just do what you can. You know what's interesting? I could actually do a Reiki session myself as well. If you can get a Reiki session done, have a Reiki session done. You can use your crystals to heal you and balance you out as well. But yeah, I'm feeling hella blocked as well, man. So yeah, I need to sort some healing out myself as well. So yeah, do what you can for healing, whether it's speaking up. Some of you may need to speak about your problems, your past issues. Some of you may need to accept them. Some of you may need to set boundaries. Some of you may need to tell someone something to help you heal, right? It's your journey, your individual journey. Whatever you need to do to heal, whether it's block people, you shouldn't really cut people off, right? Because cutting people off, you're not actually dealing with the issue, if that makes sense. But you have to set clear boundaries, right? If that makes sense. Sometimes it can be difficult. Sometimes it's better to cut people off, right? But sometimes it's better to leave the door open, because sometimes it can just be about misunderstanding, right? But time is a healer. Time is a good healer. So take that out if it resonates. But yeah, if someone's done you dirty, you have all the right to block them and stuff like that. And you have to kick someone's ass as well if it comes down to that, innit? Yeah, it's about peace, love, and the other side. Yeah, we're combining dark and light to make whole. Yeah, so if you gotta beat someone up and that, just do what you're doing and that. But but karma is a real thing. So if they've done you bad and that, and you gotta bring the karma to them, do what you're doing. I don't promote badness, but if someone's done you wrong, whatever, innit? And then the next card is portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Reward. Wild card. So doors are opening, whether you feel it or not. Doors are going to be opening, and it's about you walking through the doors, right? Don't keep putting things off. It's down to you to decide. For me, I feel like I'm lost for direction. I've got a few things going on, but yeah, it's just about, if you don't know about deciding or whatever, it's about just trying new things to then find out what you like and don't like, right? And you'll be rewarded. Like we just come here to learn. There's no right or wrong. If you try something and you don't like it, don't shoot yourself in the foot over it. It's like, alright, cool, I don't like that, but I did try it. Do you know what I mean? And then doors are opening. Yeah, walk through them. You decide what you want to have in your reality. You create your reality, right? And you'll be rewarded. Also, be wild. Take risks. Yeah, the only way you learn from experience, and it's about taking risks, right? You don't learn much from being in your comfort zone, if that makes sense. Now, some people want to don't want to step outside their comfort zone, and they're losing a lot of experience, like living, if that makes sense. There's no wrong way to live, right? But you learn more from experience, if that makes sense. That's personally, I'd rather experience something than and be uncomfortable experiencing it. Like backpacking alone, like going traveling alone and stuff. It's like, I'll go traveling alone. Some people wouldn't go traveling alone, if that makes sense. And it's like, you learn more about yourself being alone, having to rely on yourself and stuff like that. So yeah, some of you may need to explore, because you learn so much from exploring, and sometimes you need time alone to find out who you really are. All right, and then let's just finish up with some positive affirmations. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what will manifest. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will be guided back to the light. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So everything you need, you will have, right? I witness the darkness and I call upon the light. Within my prayer, thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. My outer experiences are a reflection of my inner conditions. Joy is the ultimate creator. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. And then the last card is the presence of love will always cast out fear. Alright, gang. I hope everyone is doing alright. And if you resonated with the reading, hit the comments and let me know, man. Also, it's the full moon as well yesterday. So you're going to be feeling it 3 days. It depends. I'm sensitive. I feel it 3 days before and 3 days after, right? So yeah, just it's going to be like closing of a cycle, full moon. So like wrapping stuff up. Yeah. Alright, gang. I'm going to send you some blessings as well. And I'm going to hit you guys up real soon. Peace, love, and light, tribe.